All right, good day. My name is John Gogo, a master student of advanced computer science, and welcome to this presentation on the personal expense tracker application, or PET for short. I'll be walking you through the design and implementation of this particular Android mobile application, which was developed for the Imagine mobile application module. Now, let's dive right into the introduction. Okay, so now this personal expense tracker application addresses a significant gap in personal financial management tools in today's increasingly digital economy. Now, recent studies show that approximately 65% of individuals struggle to track their daily expenses accurately, leading to budget oversights and financial stress. Now, our solution provides a comprehensive mobile platform for recording, for categorizing, and analyzing personal expenses through an intuitive interface. Now, in the next 10 minutes, I'll cover the system design, the key architectural decisions. I'm going to cover the implementation details, and I'll also cover the testing results that demonstrate how this personal expense tracker effectively addresses these common financial management challenges. Now I'll be going over to um, the system overview, and I'll also be talking about the key features at the same time. So now, this personal expense tracker application was actually developed using Android Studio with a multi-layered architecture that ensures scalability and maintainability. Now, let me highlight the key features that makes this application particularly effective. Firstly, I implemented secure user authentication via Firebase, including multi-factor options to protect sensitive financial data. Secondly, the application provides detailed expense recording capabilities with geolocation tagging, thereby allowing users to not only track what they spend, but also where they spend it. Now, thirdly, I also built comprehensive expense history functionality with multi-parameter filtering, also which enables users to analyze their spending patterns across different categories, across different time periods, and across different locations. Fourthly, the application features visual analytics using MP Android chat integration, thereby transforming raw transaction data into meaningful insights through intuitive visual representations. Fifthly, I implemented local data persistence using Room database, ensuring the application functions seamlessly in offline environments while efficiently actually synchronizing when connectivity is restored. Now, finally, I also integrated Google Maps API for precise expense location tracking, adding geographical context to financial data that enhances user understanding of spending patterns. Now, I'll be going into the system design and use cases. Now, the system design follows a user centric approach structured around five primary use cases that facilitate effective financial management. Now, I'm going to be running through the first use case here, as you can see at the bottom right of my screen. So, now the first use case is actually user registration and authentication, which actually implements a multi-layer security approach balancing robust protection with with user convenience through optional biometric authentication. Now, the second use case here is what I call the expense recording. Now, this expense recording it incorporates sophisticated form validation with real-time feedback and intelligent defaults to minimize user input effort while maximizing data accuracy. Now, the third use case here is expense history management. Now, leveraging advanced data manipulation techniques, that's this expense history management, it allows users to conduct complex queries through an intuitive interface. Now, the fourth use case is actually the financial analytics, which transforms raw transaction data into meaningful insights through statistical processing and visualization algorithm. The fifth use case here is profile management, which implements a responsive setting framework that immediately applies changes across the application. So in this case, each use case was designed through an interactive process that included stakeholder interviews, competitive analysis, and prototype testing to actually ensure comprehensive coverage of essential financial management tasks. Now, having said that, I'll be going over to the class structure, and I'll be combining it with the design patterns as well. So now let's examine the application's architecture in more details. Now, the class structure was designed with careful consideration of both functional requirements and software engineering principles, thereby implementing inheritance appropriately while favoring composition for flexible component relationship. Now, the key classes include the user class, the expense class, the expense repository, the analytics generator, the location service, and all that. All these were meant to ensure scalability and maintainability in the system. So now I'll be quickly going over to the user interface design and SDK integration at the same time because of time. So now the user interface follows material design principles to create an intuitive and accessible experience. Also, the navigation structure employs a streamlined bottom bar with four essential sections: dashboard for financial overviews, add expense for transaction recording, history for chronological review, and also the analytics for visual pattern analysis. So now we'll be diving straight right into the testing, the testing strategy, and the implementation challenges. So now, the application this application was actually thoroughly tested using a comprehensive strategy covering layers of the architecture. Now, unit tests focus on core business logic and data validation. So during the development of this, I encountered several technical challenges that required innovative solution. So to address performance issues with large data sets, I actually implemented um, pagination with recycler view and optimized database queries, thereby reducing load times by approximately 62% for users with more than or almost 500 plus um, expenses. So now, going to the concluding parts and future development. So now, in conclusion, this personal expense tracker, the application was successfully delivered. It actually delivers a comprehensive solution for personal financial management through thoughtful architecture, effective SDK integration, and user-centered design. So after that, you have the references, as you can see. Then, lastly, I'll be showing you a demo on how this app actually works. Now, it's a 2 minutes demo. I've already started playing it, which I'm going to attach here at the end of the video. Now, as you can see, um, it also creates a page for us to sign up and log in. But I've already signed up. I've already signed up with just a random username. Then after that, you see the dashboard, which which visualizes the user recorded expenses. And after that, you will see an entry screen where users can enter his or her expenditure details. Then you can save it, and also you can see a list of all the saved expenditures. Clicking on each one of them will actually lead you to another screen where you can see their respective details, and it also reflects in the dashboard too. Also, users can add dates using the calendar for each expenditure detail. So I'm going to attach the video here so that you can have a look at it. So this brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you.